Hi guys, welcome to Achieve YouTube channel. So I was recently asked what is the best exercise for weight loss, guys. So these questions comes a lot from these users that want to lose weight and they are looking for the best one they will do. A quick story. I was invited one recent time to one patient who was asking me if they were having shoulder impingement. All right, so they were asking me, doctor, what is the best exercise you can prescribe to me that will relieve my pain? I took a deep breath and I was like, so have you gotten any prescription so far? She said, yeah. She went to another doctor, the doctor told her something else. She went to another doctor, the doctor told her something else. She went to another doctor, the doctor told her something else. I was like, oh my goodness, doctors have given you all the best exercise which you will need. So why are you asking me again? Why did you come to me? So this happens a lot because of one major issue. We are so lazy or we don't know the strategy on how to put this thing into practice. All right, so instead of me to start giving her the best suggestion, I was like, okay, why not I give you how you can implement this into a very good strategy. So the strategy I gave her is what I want to give anybody who is watching this, and if you take this strategy anywhere, you would very succeed. But let me give you the best exercise I think is very good for weight loss. I'll go with jogging, and I'll go with burpees, or I will go with running. These three exercises are the best exercise. But by the way, how can we put this into practice? That is what you need to learn, guys. Now I've said I'll go with jogging. All right, now why do we lose out? 80% of people will say, I've been jogging, doc, I've been jogging, there's no profit, there's nothing, I've not been seeing any changes. And if I analyze, like I had a patient one time again who was coming to the gym. I was the one that told her, see, you have to be coming to the gym. Your thighs, I have to work on your thighs and your, she was having some knee issue, so I have to work on the muscles to be strengthening. All right, so we have to work on the muscles in gym with heavy weights, because if you come to the hospital we have a lesser heavy weight. So she agreed. All right, and one good thing, the gym have something called the register. All right, so whenever you come, you have to put your name down, and if you go through that register, you see your name every day you have to put your name down. They have to mark you register if you're present or not. So this patient, I was talking to her about the progress. The first week it was awesome, we were getting progress, but the second week I had to stop coming, me myself, because I have some work to do. But I told her continue going. After a few days she was getting a lot of progress, she was happy. Then guess what, guys, the next day she was not present, and after the third week, then we were not getting that progress we want. So I went to her and I was like, okay, what is happening? Are you going to the gym still? I'm busy with my schedule and work and everything, so are you still going to the gym? Are you keeping it up? And she told me yes, she has been going to the gym, she has been trying her best, but no progress. And I told her, did you remember we have registered there? I went there yesterday, I didn't see your name. She was like, oh, she missed yesterday, she had a party. Oh goodness, we caught her. So guys, what am I trying to say in a nutshell? I'm trying to talk about a principle in physical fitness, a principle of exercise, which means you have to remember the principle of reversibility. What does it mean, doctor? You keep on saying that word. I mean, principle of reversibility simply means that the more you do the work, the lesser the changes will occur in your body, but the progress will be a steady, slow progress. But the moment you stop doing the work, your progress will diminish. I'm just talking in a layman terms to make you understand, but it has a definition. I'm just speaking in the layman terms, right? So this principle of reversibility, if we put that in our head, like, okay, I'm doing the work now, I'm doing my bicep pull up or whatever I'm doing, then you will be seeing the progress. But any day you skip, it will be as if you're starting from the first time which you're trying to do it. And after that principle of reversibility, we have another principle in physical fitness called the principle of overloading. What does that simply mean? Principle of overloading means the more you are progressing in a steady slope, you should remember the little more additional effort you're adding, or the little more, either we're adding in duration, either we're adding in terms of weights, the more we are progressing forward. What does that simply mean? I'm just speaking in the layman terms. We means that if you're doing the exercise, all right, let's say you were doing 5 minutes now, because I often advise, if you're starting from an amateur position, you should give 5 minutes at least. 5 minutes should be longer than 5 minutes, because if you're doing more than 5 minutes, it will get you irritated. All right, so keep it simple. 5 minutes. So after doing this 5 minutes for 2 weeks, try to go 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Then you'll see more changes, more improvements. Principle of overloading. And if you're doing 5 minutes, or let's say we are doing 2 kg weights, try to go 3 kg, 4 kg, then you'll be seeing more changes. But don't just go to 5 minutes and you go to 15 minutes. You'll get irritated, guys. So that is number one principle of overloading. You should put that into practice and you'll be seeing more changes. Let's say you're jogging and you're jogging for 5 minutes, increase it to 10 minutes, increase it to 12 minutes. Don't go too high, right? 5 minutes goes to 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 to 8, 9, 10, all right, something like that. And then you go to your 11, 12 and continuously, if you're okay with it. But if you're not okay with it, stick to your 5 minutes, all right. And go to the principles of reversibility. Means you should not skip a day. Try to not skip a day. Okay, let's say we have 7 days in a week, all right, which is a bit difficult for some people to maintain. All right, let's say we are doing 3 times in a week. That is fine. But do you know that you can increase the duration? Instead of doing just going on the morning time 3 times in a week, you can as well be doing it 6 times in a week. How? Good question. That is going morning and evening 6 times in a week. If you're doing just 3 times in a week, you say Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or anyhow you want to keep it. But if you go 7 times in a week, Monday, say on Friday or Sunday, then you can double it. You can double it to 14 times, morning and evening, and that is more progressive because of the principles of reversibility. You should always remember you don't have to skip. All right, thank you for watching Achieve 9 Media, and have a
what is the thing? Nothing. You know God?
Well.
You know him. Now you the think. I forget that thing. Not fear. You know God. Now you gonna worry. Not fear.
very fantastic day.